Hey, some frenzy fans, welcome to our channel.
Did you forget about our most valuable items series?
What's that? I forgot about it.
It's been such a long time. We actually skipped a tour because we were so busy with real life stuff.
Well, what really happened was we finally got settled in here. He's like, okay, let's make the MVI stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm going to start making it for the Metropolitan Tour. And he's like, no, the baby tour. And I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, guys.
It was a cat tour.
The cat tour, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do like a recap of it at the beginning of our next one and apologize profusely for being other lifers.
So we interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you an important message.
Sure do.
The cat tour MVIs. So yeah, we're not going to go over like all of the
every single
individual race and what was reported, and
this is just like the end summarization.
This is the end of it, yep. And so the reason that I wanted to do this is because at the end of this episode we're going to be showing again the update for the 9th tour. We're currently in the 10th tour, and that's kind of what I was saying at the beginning, is we're going to go up to 10 tours and then we're just going to keep it at 10 tours.
Okay.
So the next tour, the Petey Piranha tour, once we get all the information from it,
I'm excited for Petey.
the Sky tour information is going to drop off.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
So that means, you know, stuff that got points in the Sky tour is now going to have those points taken away.
Yep.
And so we'll see kind of from here on out marching 10 tours.
I like it.
So yeah, let's see here. So let's take a look at the most valuable drivers.
Eggshell.
So Eggshell and Charge and Chuck, they stayed in number 1 and number 2. Pink Shy Guy, though, he ended up moving up a spot. Luigi Vacation wasn't featured at all, so he stayed at that 19.48 points, but he moved down.
And if you guys are just finding us and you're brand new to this, I'm just going to do a quick summary. Basically what it is we put out a survey every single tour, and we collect it's all community driven data. So this isn't necessarily like what's the best for your account. It's as new items and drivers and gliders and all the things are getting dropped, what as a community are we actually using? And we're hoping to draw some really cool information from that data. So we're calling them most valuable, but it's really most used, what most valuable to the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a top 10 list, but it's really more of a top 10 of what's actually being used
yeah.
in this small little data. Oh, what do you call it? Sample size. In the small sample size of data. So yeah, and then okay, so we'll move on to the carts.
Oh, I thought that was the transition.
No, we're good. So whenever there's a yellow text, it means that it wasn't featured in that tour at all, so it probably moved down, but it's just because it wasn't there.
You didn't have the opportunity to use it.
If it's white, it means it stayed in the same spot, even if it was used.
Okay.
If it's still like number 2, if it was number 2 previously and was used and then stayed in the number 2 spot. For example here, No Top Shelf is number 1, 33. Combo Cruisers, 21.92. And the White Bruiser's 12. So there's a big gap between 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
So I think Combo Cruiser was actually used in this one. It got more points, but it stayed in number 2.
Makes
sense. And the White Bruiser, it's been used 4 times. Oh yeah, and so this yellow box is the item has been used the highest percentage since it's been introduced.
Okay.
Of times. So the highest percentage of ranked appearances since it's been introduced, or since we started doing the MVIs. Yep.
Cool.
And I don't have all of the statistics for the cat tour, because currently my spreadsheet has all the information for the Metropolitan Tour, which we're going to get to at the end. So,
at the end. I mean, next.
Yeah, at the end of this episode.
Okay, Gotcha.
So then we still have No Top Shelf as a number 1. Black Great Sail and Starry Great Sail are like right there neck and neck. Wonderful Wings, look at that, 13 times.
Well, since it's in the last 10 weeks, right, or 9 weeks.
9.
It's been available 13 times to use in rank, which blows my mind. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then the 8-bit Super Mushroom, I think it got some points, but it moved down because the Wonderful Wings had got pushed up so much.
Yeah.
Glittering Parasol, Dry Bowser Umbrella.
Glittering Parasol's gotten quite a few hits and rank too.
Yeah, 9 times it's appeared.
Yeah. Sweet.
And then, yeah, Strawberry Donut is like an oldie but a goodie, so it's only been used twice.
But it's being
since
used.
the Sky Tour, but when it is used, it's used a bunch. Like more than 50% of the Mario Karters are voting that they used it.
And we're currently in the Bangkok Tour, which it's being used.
Again, yeah. Oh wait, the Strawberry Donut?
Right?
What one is it being used on?
Maybe not.
I guess it could be.
I thought I was using it for something.
Were you thinking the Dry Browser Umbrella? Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, look. Anywho.
Okay, so now back to our regularly scheduled programming, which is for the Metropolitan Tour.
Okay, back on topic.
All right, so just last tour, Berlin Byway. So this was the tour where every single track was a city track.
Yeah.
And it was excruciating. It was really hard.
I hardly played, so it didn't feel hard to me.
Okay.
I just took like 12th and defaulted to it being off tour.
Yeah. So Berlin Byways, Pink Shy Guy Ninja, over 50%.
I don't know why. I think it's funny in this game because we all have our biases and we're so used to our own accounts and how we play that it's fun seeing this because personally I don't have Pinja very high. I think I have him at 3, maybe 4, but I think he's at 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I took Charging Chuck a couple tours back, a couple months ago, up to level 6 because I was using him so much.
Yeah.
So when I see this, like, let's be very, very clear that in no way are we saying, like, Pinja's a better driver than Charging Chuck. He's just being used by a majority of the community a lot more. But it blows my mind because Charging Chuck was released first, and I felt like everybody was super passionate about him and went all in. So it surprises me that Pinja's being used more than Charging Chuck.
And there's actually a bunch of overlap between Pink Shy Guy Ninja and Charging Chuck. I feel like this is like the 5th or 6th race that's come up where it's been Shy Guy Ninja, Charging Chuck, and like the Silver Me Racing Suit.
Yep.
Silver Me Racing Suit isn't in this one, but yeah, if you invested in one or the other, you're okay.
And if you wanted to invest in both, unless you're a Will, you're kind of just out of luck. Like, I am begging for a time to go in on Pinja, but I just haven't needed to because I did Charging Chuck, but vice versa. You didn't do Charging Chuck, and you went in on Pinja.
Yeah,
and
my Charging Chuck is level 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anywho.
But then Chef Rosalina,
Yeah.
she was used by like less than 10%.
Yeah.
So, and she was like brand new to this tour.
Yep.
So then as far as the carts go, Tiger Bruiser, Iron Cucumber, Black Turbo Yoshi.
Yep.
It's all pretty, so the first 5, they're all within like 10 percentage points. You got 21.3% for the Tiger Bruiser, and then number 5 is the green yellow capsule cart, 13.4%. Yeah, so it's like super, super close. And then No Top Shelf was only 4.3%, which is encouraging.
It's encouraging. They've had a lot of, between the green yellow capsule cart, the sweet ride, they've had a lot of new options coming out. But also I feel like Black Turbo Yoshi is kind of just like a staple that a lot of people have. Am I wrong in that?
Could be. Mm-hmm.
Could be wrong or could be right.
No, I think you're right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyways.
And so I think the White Fast Frank was brand new in this tour, and the Sweet Ride was brand new. And so it's interesting to see that 15% of the people used the Sweet Ride. That's kind of a large percentage for like a brand new.
Yeah.
That means that they had pulled for it and put tickets into it more so than the other ones, like the Sports Coupe 2022.
My brain's like mush right now. The Sweet Ride, who was in the pipe with the Sweet Ride? Like, what was the driver?
Rosalina Chef Rosalina.
Okay.
Cooker Chef Rosalina. Baker Rosalina Chef.
Keep going.
Going with the hat.
Going with the hat. I'm surprised so many... Wait, what was her skill again? Why is my...
Giant banana.
Yeah. My brain's mush right now, guys. I have a moving brain.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think a lot of people picked up the Sweet Ride because they were going after her? Like, it surprises me that so many people have it.
Yeah, so the Sweet Ride, I I think it was probably just used a lot in the tour. And so if you did get it and then put, you know, a couple of tickets on it, you probably used it in like 9, 10, 11. I don't remember how many courses it was available in. But yeah.
Makes sense. Cool.
Let's take a look at the gliders. Okay, so now this is back to normal.
Yeah.
A city course that's brand new, no top shelf, takes the cake. 26% of the people. And the Wicked Topaz with 20%. Gold toe bean balloons, candlelight flight cake.
Yeah.
Weirdest name ever.
If you guys haven't watched Cart Talk yet, go watch it. I made a fool of myself several times because I have mush brain. But one of the things I was talking about on it that is interesting to me, and at least the way that I'm wired, is a lot of times when there's like a really new driver that comes out, like I'm so excited for the new driver if it has a special skill. So I'll pull for it. But I have very interest in like draining a pipe for a glider. Like rarely ever is that the case. It makes it like this is kind of a theme in the game because I feel like more times than not it's no top shelf for glider, which makes me think that if you're not a whale, you're typically not draining pipes for the gliders. But I'm so off topic, but I'm so excited for this tour, the Bangkok tour, because I really want the
red and gold
umbrella. Mm-hmm. It is beautiful. I hope everybody pulls for it, and it's like way up at the top.
Yeah. So the new glider in this tour was the Pretzel Glider.
Yeah.
And only 2.4% of the people used it that were in the survey.
Yeah, because it's one of those ones where you were like, I guess I can kind of just leave it, unless you really love pretzels. Which we like pretzels, but I still didn't feel like that desire.
I didn't. I pulled for Chef Rosalina and stopped after getting her and didn't get the Pretzel Glider.
Are you gonna go for the red and gold umbrella?
Yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Just because it's beautiful?
Yeah. It's a cool looking set.
It's really beautiful. Okay.
Alright, so now Paris Promenade are... So we got Gold Koopa free running, over 50%. Then, since it was the Rosalina Cup, she got boosted. She was a super, so 20.7% used her.
Yep.
And the question mark block me racing suit, 5.5%. So this is going to be fun. I'm interested in seeing how many people are using the question mark block me suit and the gold me racing suit.
Yeah.
Especially right now in the in the Bangkok tour that we're in currently.
Yep.
The Gold Me Racing suit is a double feature in this week. And so I'm curious to see what percentage of people actually are using it.
But this is where it was hard for me with this, is the question block me suit. Like I'm viewing that kind of how you're viewing the gold me suit right now, where I would love to level it up. Like it would give me so much joy to drive around Blockhead. And Gold Koopa free running, I have them at level 6 already, or 7.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, something high.
That it's just like, like if there was not another coin boxer on this, I would have taken, like, that would have been like my go. I would have been like, okay, we're going all in.
Yeah.
But I haven't needed it.
And then this week he's in Sunset Wilds T, which you have Gegshi at level 8 and 1400. So it's like,
I mean, I can't complain.
Again, swing and a miss.
Yeah, I can't complain, but at the same time, it's just like, I really want to level them up. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right.
Okay, and then now for the cart, the Wildfire Flyer.
Which of you guys, I was laughing so hard when we did, sorry, I'm like the queen of tangents today, but I was laughing so hard when we were doing our pipe pulling video with Larry, because I literally had made the slide like right before we hit record. And then he pulled it like 2 or 3 times. I think he pulled it twice, right? And I was like,
token in the gold token pipes. Yeah. The 3 gold token pipes. He pulled this twice.
And I was just like, that's funny. It's funny. I don't know why it was funny to me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But then we got the White Bruiser, which debuted in the Doctor Tour. And so 16.5%.
Yep.
Gold Cheap Charger is kind of like an oldie but a goodie. Paintster.
Such a small hitbox, though. I have such a hard time with
the Gold Cheap Charger.
The cheap chargers in general.
Yeah. Paintster, though, Jeeves, he's got it maxed fully.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he was using it.
Yeah.
Black Cat Cruiser, White Royale, Carrot Cart. Oh, Sunset Cloud.
Yep.
I think. So I've got the Sunset Cloud at like level 7.
Yeah, I think that's what you use.
So I think I use that one. Yeah.
Cool.
What do we have for gliders? The heart balloons at 60%.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have no idea why.
I think it's just because it's such an old glider that's always been in like all the pipes.
Yeah.
Well, no, just like all the pipes. So you can pull it a lot, and then I think it's been in like tier shops, so it's easy to get. So people probably already had it at like level 4, level 5, which is just more than what they have the lay tricolor at, or the cat parafoil.
I guess I was surprised because the glinting glider was just in that special pipe. I went for it and finally got it and then leveled it up right away. Once again, bias is making me think that everybody operates the way I do. Not the case, guys.
Yeah.
But I was surprised not to see glinting glider a little bit higher in this one.
Heart balloons at 60%. It kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, it's very cool.
All right, now Berlin Byways 2RT.
Nothing about this surprises me.
Meowser, 57%. Yeah. Luigi Vacation Luigi, I mean.
Yep.
Then Waluigi Bus Driver, King Babam, Luigi Me Racing Suit, Luigi Lederhosen. Ooh, then the Gold Me Racing Suit, 2.4%. Yeah. Baby Rosalina, Detective, Donkey Kong Jr.
And Toad Party Time. I don't know if you can see it down there.
Oh, yeah, huh?
It's kind of hidden in my little thingamajigger.
Okay, now Berlin Byways 2R. So the Cucumber. This was interesting because this is a super cart that got a buff because Berlin... Oh, wait, no. Berlin Byways 2 was the one that was around originally, huh? Never mind. It's just the normal Berlin Byways that came recently. Okay, but still, 62%.
I love when they put a super on a hard-to-roster track. Because, like, none of these... I don't think I had any of these carts higher than, like, level 4. And it's made so much sense to like level up the Cucumber to whatever I needed it at.
Yeah. And the gliders. Strawberry Donut, 53%.
There it is.
Dry Bowser Umbrella, a little bit of overlap with the Wonderful Wings. Yep. So Candlelight Flight, Sunset Balloons, New Year's Kite, Jolly Bells, Strawberry Crepe.
Cool.
Okay, Amsterdam Drift 2R.
He was a double
Gold Koopa free running.
Yep.
Then Rosalina Volendam.
Yep.
Then since it was the Luigi Cup, he got boosted, I think. Or maybe it was just, maybe he got that buff. But Luigi was there, Nabbit, Luigi Lederhosen.
I'm curious if had the question blockhead guy also had this track overlapping with Gold Koopa free running, if we would have seen more people leveling it up.
Yeah, maybe.
The Daikon Rocket.
Now this one was the commemorative from the original Amsterdam tour.
Yep.
And so I'm a little surprised that it's, kind of beaten out like the Paintster, which has been around for a lot longer, the Party Wing, Fast Frank.
I have Paintster high. I don't know. Like I have I use the Coconut one because that was my obnoxious leveling up of things.
Did you have like what, level 6? Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, cool.
And then Gold Eggshell Glider at 26.5. Then a tie, Silver Surfmaster and Polka Dot Manta Glider at 21.2%. Then No Top Shelf, Flying Easel, Pink Magna Flying Glass, New Year's 22.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so now London Loop. Look at this. 80.5% of people used Chemic.
That's because you have no other coin box option. And he's just... Okay.
I'm surprised that Yoshi Kangaroo is as low as he is, though. For as many people...
I'm not.
Really?
I'm not. I think...
Less than 10%?
Okay, I think when Kamek came out, the community was craving a character like this. But I'm going to give all props to Sammy D on this one, because he marketed the heck out of this for Nintendo. Like,
dude,
if you think Kamek, you think Sammy D, because he was just like shouting from the rooftops that he was the coolest thing. And granted, he's coin boxed, so a majority of the community would follow suit. But I don't think besides Meowser, there's been another coin box that's come out that as many people have just like gone all in on. Like Gegshi. I've done a horrible job at promoting Gegshi. I've done a poor job because not everybody loves Gekshi, and everybody should love.
Doughnut has them at level 2 or level 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways, so great job marketing, Sammy D.
Yeah.
Because clearly the community is watching your content and being like, oh, I need to get him. That's my take on life.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just surprised that Rosalina Chef is Giant Banana, Yoshi Kangaroo is Boomerang, both of which are like plus skilled drivers along with Chemic. I just thought that they would be a little bit more even distribution.
Between those two.
Between the three. I'm surprised that it's so heavy on Chemic.
I'm not. I think where you're getting people with Rosalina Chef and Yoshi Kangaroo are going to be the people who came into the game after Chemic was available.
Yeah, but Chemic's been available in like special pipes and.
Yeah, I think he's one of the, like, I don't know. I think there are the people who haven't been able to level him up, or if they have leveled him up, they're also trying to level up their other, or if they have been able to acquire him, they're also trying to level up their other coin box drivers. And yeah,
I guess I'm just surprised seeing like 80% with two other like plus skilled drivers there. If Chemic was the only plus skilled driver and then everything else was like Dash Ring, Green Shell, Red Shell, like nothing else, then I'd be like, oh yeah, 80% makes sense. But having a Boomerang and a Giant Banana there as well.
No, I didn't. I disagree. Once again, I'm completely biased.
It's okay.
But I didn't get Yoshi Kangaroo the first time he came out.
Do you have him?
I don't know.
I don't think you have him.
I don't think I have him.
So you didn't get him the second time he came out either?
I think I tried to get him, but he was...
Yeah, he was in one of those special pipes.
Yeah, where he wasn't a spotlight.
No spotlights, yeah.
But point being, I think unless... once again, it just follows suit that the behavior of the community is coin box and get them no matter what. And if it's not a coin box, then it just depends on, like, is it a 6% pipe? Because I think Yoshi Kangaroo was in a 6% pipe. And so it makes sense to me. All
right, so let's check out the carts. And look at that, the Crawly cart, 63%. And see here, I can kind of understand that because it's such a staple in so many people's inventories. And it's like one of the largest hitboxes that's available, especially with a coin box driver, so that makes sense. Cactar, though, still big, but then less than 10% used it. Double Decker, kind of surprised that 3.5% actually registered there. Candy Clown, 0.9%. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then Black Great Sail, Golden Wings, Wicked Wings, Ship's Wheel. All of those are really strong.
They really are.
If you have invested in any one of them, they're really good for your account. Okay, Amsterdam Drift 2T.
I love her.
Volendam,
I love
32.7%. Tanuki Rosalina. Luigi Painter, Rosalina Me Racing Suit. That one's kind of interesting. 8.8%.
Yep.
And No Top Shelf, 4.4% all the way down there.
Yeah.
So it did register. So we got the Gray Cat Cruiser, 22%. Flower Cart.
Which I got her the beautifulness of the flower cart.
It can be a her.
When I got Rosalina Volendam.
Yeah.
I love her.
And the Sweet Ride and the Cheap Snorkel tied at 17.7%. No Top Shelf at 6%. Yeah, the Gray Cat Cruiser. That's interesting. So many cat lovers out there.
I didn't even have the Great Cat Cruiser until recently when I got it in like it was either a free pipe or like a all clear pipe or...
Oh yeah, because you didn't have a top shelf cart and then you pulled it on one of your free pipes.
Yeah, and I was just like...
and you had the top shelf cart for...
Yep. Great times.
Alright, now there's the Glittering Parasol, Galaxy Glider, Pretzel Glider at 13%.
There you go.
And the Green Sprout showing up. No Top Shelf.
I'm surprised the Green Sprout's not higher.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of chatter about it in the community, but apparently it's not, at least in our little data sample size.
Not used a whole lot.
Yeah, only 9.7%.
So if you're in the Green Sprout gang and didn't vote on MVIs, go do it now because you're not represented well. So. Oh, I didn't change the names. I just put the pictures. I didn't change the names.
Oh, okay. So all of the items should be good, but then the names of the courses, ignore.
Correct.
Yep. So, yep.
We don't even know what the names of these courses are, but what is the best looking one? It's a tradition. We have to keep it.
What do you think?
Kamek.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
There's just a lot of hodgepodge.
Uh-huh.
Meowser with the green cucumber and the strawberry donut.
If Volendam had a different cart that like matched her really well, that would be a good contender. Yeah. So whatever the second race on the second week was, well, that's the winner this week.
Yep. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be comparing these slides to the 3 slides that we had at the very beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
To show where, like, who's been moving and stuff like that.
Yes.
So Charging Chuck actually took over first place. He was in second with 10 courses. Now he's at 11 courses.
Okay.
So he moved up. He passed Gold Yoshi.
Gegshi was first last time, right?
Yep. And so Gegshi moved down 2 spots because he was number 1, but he just wasn't featured at all.
Yeah.
So, but he's still really close. He got 27.54. Kamek, Kamek had 18.96 points before, and then with that 180%,
yep.
he moved up to 27.02. So he jumped from 5th to 2nd place.
Such a solid driver.
And then let's see here. Pink Shy Guy Ninja, he was 3rd.
Okay.
And he was featured one more time and had quite a bit. I think it was like a 50%er.
Yep.
But he ended up moving down 2 spots.
I think this is
1 spot.
Because Pink Shy Guy Ninja has been available 11 times in ranked in the past, and like 30, however many options. And Kamek just overtook him like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
So then Luigi Vacation, he was number 4, dropped down to number 6, but he wasn't featured at all. And then, Kamek went up from 5 to 2. And let's see here. Who else? No Top Shelf went down from 8 to 9.
That's good.
Which is great. Maybe in the next tour or 2, it'll actually get off of the top 10. And then Rosalina Volendam was 10th, moved up to 7.
Yep.
And was available last tour in 8 courses, was a double feature, and available in 10 courses. So let's take a look.
Did Gegshi come out before Volendam?
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting to me that Volendam has been available so many more times than Gegshi.
Yep.
I feel like I want to figure out what that trend is.
Yeah, so Gegshi has been available in 16.67% of all of the ranked courses since he was available. Rosalina Volendam, exactly 33%.
So every course you've had a third of a chance of having her.
So she's pretty much 1 out of every 3.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like
once every rank cup.
Once every rank cup. She's on average, she's been in there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so now
the carts.
So we've got No Top Shelf.
It's just Mario's doing us dirty.
Yeah, Combo Cruiser wasn't used, but still holding because there's just that huge gap. But the Crawley cart came out of nowhere. It wasn't even a top 10 last time.
Yeah.
And now is 15.43.
And we'll give Studfit all the credit for that with his top 10 because he speaks highly of the hitbox and all that type of stuff. Good marketing, guys. And it's just a beautiful cart. I love it.
Then the White Bruiser moved up from moved down. It was in 3rd place with 12.67. Was featured once.
Yeah.
And got more points. So it's at 14.32, but it got bumped down because the Crawley cart ended up bumping it out.
I'm surprised. I guess, okay, this is what shocks me a little bit, is that the Crawley cart, at least from the people taking the survey, is more loved and acquired than the yellow off-roader. I thought they would have been kind of hand in hand, but the yellow off-roader has actually been available more times than the Crawley cart. Yeah, the Crawley cart. And maybe that comes down to just the fact that there weren't any like great options with the Crawley cart when it was available.
Right.
Where it was the yellow off-roader, they had some contenders that...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And so also the yellow off-roader wasn't included in this tour in any ranked.
Yeah.
So it stayed at that 12.35 and moved from number 4 down to number 5.
All right.
And the gray cat cruiser was number 10.
Yeah.
And moved up to 6.
Yeah.
And the cactar moved. Oh yeah, it moved up. Wait,
Yeah.
no. Sorry, the cactar was number 7 last time.
Stayed
number 7, even though it got more points.
Yep.
And was featured. And then Cupid's Arrow, Sakura Hop Rod, and Black Dozer.
Yeah, Jason
they weren't
would be so
featured.
happy to see Sakura Hop Rod on the list.
Right? Yeah, so Sakura Hop Rod was number 6.
Okay.
And then it dropped down to number 9.
Yep.
So let's take a look, though, at the White Bruiser. It's been... okay, so it wasn't featured in this tour.
Okay.
But it's been rostered 20.83% of the time since it's been available. And then the other one that's like right on its heels is the gray cat cruiser at 20.37%.
Yeah. There's been 11 available. I feel like I haven't heard about the gray cat cruiser a whole lot, but it's been available 11 times. That's pretty significant.
So another interesting fact, way down the list, the prop cart has also been available for 11 courses and is at a 20.37%.
Which kind of surprised me, because I feel like a lot of people were really excited for Mario Aviator, and they were in the same pipe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was that the same pipe, though?
Yeah, it only has 8.17 points, so it's kind of down there.
Gotcha. Well, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's go to gliders. All right, so no top shelf. Yeah, so it was at 35.67 points, and now it's at 40.42 points.
Mm-hmm.
Black Great Sail. It was number 2 last time with 18.8, and it's moved. Well, it hasn't moved at all, but just gotten more points, so it's at 20.73, so it stayed there. Starry Great Sail it wasn't featured, so it moved down to number 4 from number 3 because the Glittering Parasol moved up from 6 to number 3.
Yeah.
And then the Wonderful Wings went down from, it was number 4, being used 13 times, and it was just used once, so now it's been used 14 times. It did get more points, but it got bumped down to number 5. 8-Bit Mushroom, not used in the tour, so it just kind of stalled, but went down to 6. And then, what do we have here? Strawberry Doughnut moved up from 9 to 7. And Dry Browser Umbrella,
which is in ranked this week, right?
The Gold Eggshell? Or
the Dry Browser Umbrella.
Oh, Dry Browser Umbrella. Yep, it's in Sunset Wilds Tea.
Yeah. So we'll see that climb again.
That'll be interesting, yeah. And then, what do we have here? Silver Star Shoot.
Yep. Gold
Eggshell Glider. Cool. So, and then I think, so the Golden Wings is actually number 11 on the list with 13.03 points. So right now number 10 has 13.29. So it's right up there. It's been used a total of 6 times in all of the tours since the Sky Tour, which is just an 11% appearance rate.
Okay.
But the Wonderful Wings is still the most used or rostered glider at 25.93%. Second place would be the Gold Eggshell Glider.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's cool.
Right. Yep. So here we have the Metropolitan tier distribution. And this one's kind of funny to me because the Rosalina Cup is the blue lines. And look at how many from like tier 1 to tier 60.
Okay.
All those blue lines. There were like a bunch of people
that
had taken the survey that were in 1 to 60. But then the Luigi Cup, they like all decided not to.
We did a poor job. We did a really poor job at advertising it though, because
it was a little rougher. Yep.
Yep.
So anyway, there were more people, I guess, that had filled out the survey for Rosalina Cup, but it is interesting. So over there in Tier 80, I'm not sure if, I mean, obviously we don't know if it's the same people that are taking the survey that are up in like the top tiers, but going from 12 in Tier 80 to 10, I wonder how many people like had gone from 80 down to 79.
Especially since 79 went up.
Yep, and 79 did go up.
Oh, went up by 2. So I think there's 2. I think the 2 people who dropped down.
So that might actually be like super accurate, or not. Yeah, because we can't tell.
Yeah,
it's completely anonymous. We don't get any information on who's like taking part in the survey or not. So
sweet.
Okay, so that was a lot of MVI stuff.
Not every time.
No, because we kind of went through 2 tours of MVI.
Okay. Touche.
Yep. So,
Touché.
And hopefully next tour we'll be able to report a little bit earlier on the current tour, which is the Bangkok tour.
Yep.
And I'm excited to see what's going to go on with that Goldney racing suit.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is a thankful, grateful made you happy?
Oh yeah, huh? Let's see here. So we're in a new location to us, and
yeah, it wasn't just invented.
Correct. No, I'm just saying that like the whole reason that this is going to be like a made me happy thing is because we haven't had this opportunity to go to this restaurant.
Okay.
So we had tried this restaurant out like a month or 2 ago when we were here, when we were looking for houses. And we liked it a whole lot. And last night we're like, hey, maybe we should go back. And so it's this Hawaiian restaurant. It's called, what, Mo Betta's?
Mo Betta's.
And it was super, super tasty. Really, really good. And totally put a smile on my face last night. It was really good.
It's really good food. We're big chicken katsu fans. They do a really good chicken katsu.
Yeah, it's really good.
My thankful, grateful made you happy is Tim Torchy Torch. I don't even know if he watches our MVIs, but
shout out to Torchy Torch.
Torchy Torch, he's amazing. So he's actually working with me on a project that's completely outside of Mario Kart stuff. It's for my business and one of my clients' business. And I was grateful for him. I reached out to him yesterday afternoon. I was like, hey, can you help me get a couple of these things done? And he just he stayed up late last night. He just powered through it and got it all done. And he's just top notch, Mr. Torchy Torch. So I appreciate you because you make my life so much easier. And I'm just grateful for you.
Yeah. Well, good job, Torchy Torch. If you need a good reference, Frezzy Fangirl, she's got your back. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. And until the next episode, may the frenzies be forever in your favor.
See you guys later.